For this lesson, complete the following sentences using the contraction don't or doesn't to create the negative form of the verb to have in the present tense. Let's look at the sentences. And by the way, you only need to do the first 12 sentences, starting at 1 and ending here at number 12. Let's look at the sentences. You blank have curly hair. So, what should we do? Let's use either don't or doesn't to create the negative form of the verb to have. Here's the verb have. We need to put either don't or doesn't. You don't have curly hair. Let's continue with the sentences. 2. My aunt blank have a diamond ring. Should we put don't or doesn't? Doesn't. My aunt is she, so she doesn't. You don't, she doesn't. Jennifer is also she, so Jennifer doesn't have a doll. Let's continue through 12. He blank have a ham sandwich. I blank have a new saddle for my horse. I don't. Glenn blank have a boring job. The boys blank have firecrackers. Remember, the boys is they. So do we say they don't or they doesn't? We say they don't, so the boys don't. We blank have a big backyard. I blank have a cell phone. Would it be I don't or I doesn't? It's I don't. Remember, I is what we call the first person pronoun. It's unusual. Why? Because I don't, I is one person, just like Glenn is one person. But here we don't say Glenn don't, we say Glenn doesn't. Any other time, if it's plural, the boys, we say doesn't. The boys, or they, don't. The boys don't. We don't. So plural takes don't to create the negative form. Plural takes don't. So the boys don't, we don't. But I is an exception because usually if it's one person, he, Jennifer, my aunt, that would be doesn't. He doesn't. Jennifer doesn't. My aunt doesn't. But with first person and third person, I and you, we say don't. You don't, I don't. It is a little confusing, but the key to learning it is repeating it, writing it over and over, and pretty soon you don't even have to think about it. 10. The cat blank have soft fur. 11. We blank have relatives in New York. And the last one, 12. The mouse blank have long whiskers. Remember, be sure to use the correct format, just as you see here. Make sure there is only one space between the number and the period. So it's number, period, space, one space, and then the sentence. I look forward to your work.